Oh, they done gave me some case. Well, it look like just one case. I'm gonna go ahead and see now. Let's see what this is. Oh, Sookie, Sookie. Y'all, so I'm reading my email. I qualified for QVC, which is like a rewards incentive. Let me see. Thank you for making a difference in people's lives every day through your work. To demonstrate our appreciation for you, we excited to announce to the start of your participation in the QVC program. Oh, log in and check it out. Use the sign in link here. So I'm gonna check that out in a second. Just want to go on here, make sure my name is not on this list because I don't know. Oh, they just assigned me this issue this morning. Okay, so my name should not be on this list. All right, boom. What is this? Good morning, everyone. It's here. Just assigned it. I know Anisha is on. Anisha is online. Yeah, she is. Okay. Mm, let's do Happy Friday. All right, boom. That's good. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I want to talk to y'all this morning. Oh, there's Brittany. Good morning. Everybody working from home today. Brittany, why I got a case assigned to me? I'm gonna look at it real quick. Hmm.
You make coffee?
Huh?
You make you some coffee?
Not yet. I'm about to. Well, I don't sign into work till 9:30. I'm just looking at what I have. I hope this is the only one that they give me today. Let me see what kind of case it is. Hopefully it's nothing due. Good morning. Good morning. Uh, it's an authorization request and it's due today. I hope it's not IQ because this is the one that she asked for yesterday when my mentor was here. My mentor is off today and Monday. I can't do an IQ authorization request without her because I don't know the IQ system yet. Oh no. Let me see. Oh, so you could just leave out. Okay, y'all. It doesn't look like. Okay, it doesn't look like one. Okay. Woo. Yeah, I was gonna say if they gave me one and it is one that I cannot handle, they should be whooped. They need a whipping. I'm on live, Mom. What do you mean? I've been on live every morning. Now you come here this morning and ask me who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the people of the YouTube Nation.
Hi, Mom.
Hey. She said, hey, hey. This came from appeals. Yeah. Okay.
Let me see your
They
face.
keep giving me these urgent ones too, huh? Are you talking to that cat?
I am. I had to clean her face. She don't like when I do that.
What child does? Okay, so listen, I was okay. I'm not. Let me close my work stuff down because I am not looking at work right now because I am not at work. I went on Facebook. So everybody knows that I'm part of American Bill Money. So one of our another leader in our group is Jose, and he posted something out of this book. Jose, correct me if I'm wrong if you see this video later, but it was a book called The Baby Bloomers. And pretty much this guy was talking about how we are people that work are addicted to paychecks because we rely on the paychecks. And if the paychecks stop, that's an addiction that we're not ready to handle. That book ain't never lied. I gotta get that book because just reading that one part right there was like, oh shit, I want to get this book. But he also the guy talked about how he worked for this company. I can't remember the name of the company. They sold the company, so they were downsizing. They would get rid of, people that made the most money. Whoever was costing them the most money, that's who they was getting rid of. And when they did that, he lost his job, he lost his paycheck. And I was sitting here and I was thinking because everybody know for these past couple of days, what have I been saying? I've been saying that we are not in control of our own money. If you work for anybody other than yourself, you are not in control. That just confirmed everything I've been saying all week. You are not in control of your own money. You're not. You're not. These people determine when you get paid, how you get paid, and if they want to stop freaking paying you.
Yep.
Your paycheck can stop. And then, but what really hit home was that we're addicted to these paychecks. I know I am because, baby, if I don't get this paycheck, I can't pay the rent. I'm about to spaz the fuck out. I need rehab. Oh my God, y'all. I'm getting that book. I ain't gonna get that book. I'm finna read that book. Oh Lord. Okay. I'm getting that book. I'm about to read that book. But it just goes to show we are not in control of our own money. We are addicted to these paychecks, whether we get paid weekly, whether we get paid bi-weekly, whether we get paid monthly, we are relying on that check. That check gets us to where we feel like we need to be at the moment. And if we don't get that check, something's wrong. That is why we need to work for ourselves so we know that money ain't gonna stop. If you doing what you doing for yourself, what he said? He said you trading time for money. You trading your time for money. That ain't never the biggest scam I know. That's the biggest working is the biggest scam I know. I'm trading time for money. It's a trade. It's a trade. I give you 8 hours, you give me a paycheck. God, now be more careful. Meanwhile, if I'm running my own business, I can work like this weekend. I have a large, well, it's not a big order, but I got a large order I'm making, right? To go out next week to sell. It's gonna take me maybe 2-3 hours to get that order together. And that's just making the product. I'm gonna let it dry over the weekend. I'm gonna package it up probably Sunday, right? So altogether, it's probably, and it ain't gonna take me no time to package, maybe 30 minutes to package. So altogether, it's gonna take me about 3.5 hours. That's about to make me a couple of hundreds of dollars. And I work a full day for less money than I'm about to make on this. Oh my God. I'm working a full 8 hour shift and making less money than what I'm about to make on this order. Can somebody say it with me again? I'm addicted. I need rehab. You know what my rehab is? Working for myself, building my own income so nobody else can determine what I put in my fucking pockets.
Very true.
Baby, just that one little part from that book made me realize you know what, Tree, I'm a slave. I am a work slave. Got to be more careful. I'm working to survive. I'm not even working to enjoy. I'm working to survive. That is crazy. The takeover TTO dropped y'all a like. Thank you, takeover TTO. Thank you so much and good morning. But that is crazy when I read it and I'm like, man, I've been saying that. How many days have I been going live? And I've been saying that we don't control, unless you work for yourself, you do not control your money. And you can lose your money at any freaking time. That's insane.
Anything.
That is insane.
COVID shut down completely.
And people that are addicted to their paychecks was not getting they weren't getting they fix.
Going crazy.
Going crazy. Started doing what they needed to do to survive. Started going out here getting these PPP loans. Knowing good damn well, yeah, nobody business. They started going out here getting PPP loans and all this stuff. They have no business.
Tiffany
It's
said,
that,
for yourself.
huh?
Tiffany said, how do you learn to work for yourself?
I really need to find a Tiffany. Write down. So what I say, this is how I got started with running my business. Okay, I sat down. I started doing. I started doing something that at first was a hobby to me. It was just something that I liked, but I realized that I was good at it, and I realized that the products that I made really helped people. So I turned it into a business. But before I did that, I sat down and I wrote out my goal. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm good at. This is what I can do. This is the time that I have to do it because I started off working a full time job and I still have a full time job. So this is the time that I can do it, right? This is what I'm going to need. This is what it's going to take me to bring in this right here, what I want extra, right? I made a plan. I sat down and I planned everything out. I wrote down everything that I needed, products, ingredients, all of that. I made a plan and I stuck with it. And that's the thing. And that's something that a lot of people have a hard time doing. Because even when I find something else, when I'm thinking, oh, I can do this real quick, make some money, if I don't really enjoy it and if I don't really sit down and put a plan together, I'm not going to stick to it. And one minute I'm going to be selling something, next minute you're going to be like, girl, you don't sell that no more. Nope. I wasn't interested and I didn't put a plan together to do it. It was just something spur of the moment. So if you want to do that, Tiffany, sit down and make a plan and and don't just go by off of what's trending. A lot of people like to say, oh, this is trending, so this is what I'm going to do. Nope. Because if you don't like it, you're not going to stick with it. You're not going to make money with it. So find something you enjoy doing, research, put a plan together, implement the plan. And it doesn't matter if you're not starting off where you want to be in the beginning, you're never going to start off where you want to be in the beginning. You have to keep, that's another thing, and that's the top thing. You have to keep going. If you don't keep going and you just give up because you're not where you want to be in that moment, not going to be successful with it. So that's what I suggest, Tiffany. Now, I mind you, I'm not a professional. I'm just telling you what I went through and what helped me. So that's that. The takeover TTO, like MJ said, they don't really care about it. They don't. The workforce enslaves and pushes us down as they rise. That's absolutely true. That is true. That's it. That's it. And we around here stressing ourselves and going crazy to make somebody else money. When we get off work, that's it. They thankful for the time we put in. They thankful by that, and they showing that by paying us the salary that we're making, right? They're thankful for the time we put in. They pay us with that salary. But after that, they don't care. When we clock out, they don't care about what's going on in our lives. They don't care if we stressed out. They don't care if we get sick. They don't care about any of that. So Tiffany says, I love that you seem to really know what you need and want. I do. I need and want money because I know things that I want to do in life. I want to continue to keep, I want to keep traveling. I want to buy me a home. I know things that I want. It was me sitting down and putting a goal together and knowing what I want. Plus, I have a child and a mom that I take care of. So I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I know I got to keep going for them. I got to keep doing what I have to do for them and for me so that I can enjoy life. I don't like waking up every day. Well, by this time next year, I'm retiring, y'all. I'm not putting in a note in my 2 weeks notice saying I'm quitting or nothing. I'm retiring. Like that is where I want to be this time next year. So I'm putting my goal together and I'm working towards it. Tiffany said, thank you for the advice. Michelle, you're so welcome, Tiffany. You're so welcome. I think Brittany froze on us or something. I did see her freeze. I don't know. She has a bad connection back in the back. But yeah, I've been saying to y'all though, like seriously, like it's crazy how much the workforce does not care about us. And if something happens to you and you can't even no longer produce what you need to for them, and you have to leave or anything, they're gonna say, oh, "Okay, I'm sorry." Boom, replace. Immediately, they're gonna start writing down what they need to do to replace you. Go ahead and start getting that job rec together. So as soon as you leave, that's why I asked you to put in a 2 weeks notice too, y'all, so they know, okay, in 2 weeks she's gonna be gone. We got this amount of time. We need to get this rec approved. We need to get it put up. We need to start interviewing. So when she's gone, we can send out that offer letter. They do what they need to do to survive. We need to start doing the same thing. We need to start thinking like a company. You are a company. You need to start thinking like that. That's what I be thinking. Like, I be at work. I do what I need to do. I need this paycheck right now. But when I get myself to where I want to be, this job is not gonna be needed. It's not gonna be needed. Right now it's needed. I'm like what the book says. I am addicted. I am addicted to this job because I'm addicted to getting that paycheck every 2 weeks. Because I got things that I gotta do. So and so we gotta work towards, we just gotta keep going. But I got my order that I'm actually feeling this weekend. It is a nice size order. If I can get this order every week, man, if I can get an order like this every week, hell, I might be retiring before this time next year. I ain't even gonna lie, I might be retiring before this time next year. Seriously. But I didn't come on here to preach to y'all. Brittany back. Did I let her in? Okay, there she is. Yeah, I didn't come on here to preach to y'all. I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit on this Friday. That's all. That's it. And that's all. But it just so happened that when I woke up this morning and I started scrolling through social media, I saw that and I just had to put a sermon together. I had to put a sermon together.
My phone died.
Oh, I thought it froze or you got a phone call or something.
My phone died.
Sorry. But yeah, it's tough out here in these work streets for real. And a lot of people are not tired of it yet. Yeah, but then a lot of people are tired of it and they just don't know where to start. Like like the residual earners say, if you guys should follow them on TikTok and on YouTube. I follow them and I try to duplicate y'all. When I say I try to duplicate what successful people do, I try to duplicate what successful people do. I don't know what Brittany over here is struggling with that phone. But if you guys don't follow the residual earners, follow them. Follow them on TikTok, follow them on YouTube. They, man, when I tell you they give out some good advice, they give out some good advice. It's stuff to take note of. If you got some time one day and you're not doing nothing one weekend, get you a notebook and a pen. Watch they channels and take notes. I'm telling you, the most motivating, inspiring information for real. They are called the residual earners. But yeah, it's time. We gotta start taking control of our own money though, for real, you guys. Like, like Brittany will literally tell y'all in like a matter of 30 minutes, I put together a plan. Like, this is what I gotta do. This is what I gotta do just to get me a real quick $1,200 a month put that plan
And you
together.
hit
And
me with yesterday.
right, literally yesterday in 30 minutes, I put this plan together. So, and so now I have a way I'm bringing in an extra $1,200 a month just by making some products and selling a certain amount of it once a week, just one day a week. One day a week is not even a lot. And I'm making it boom. I instantly yesterday I'm making $1,200 a month now. And it's funny because that's what I told Brittany I needed. Brittany, I need just the extra $1,200 to $1,500 a month, and I'll be okay with life for the moment. Just for the moment, not long term, but for the moment, I will be okay.
It'll
And then,
progress.
huh?
I say it'll progress.
It'll progress because that order that I'm gonna be doing every week, I might start getting requests for more or double that. Oh, y'all want more? So then that 1,200 gonna go to 2,400 a month. And then let me find out that they letting other people know outside of this one company, they letting other people know that's gonna put another 1,200 on top. Listen, y'all not hearing me put together a plan. I put this plan together in 30 minutes yesterday. Now, mind you, I am building off of a business that I already have. Let's be fair. Let me say that. Let me say that just in case you're thinking, oh, she just put a business plan together like that quick. No, 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 no. I already have a skincare company. Let's make that real clear. This is stuff that I already have, that I already sell, that I already have consistent customers with. I have my regular customers that order from me every month like clockwork. Okay. I know my customers. I know what time of the month they're gonna place an order, everything, right? This is a whole new set of customers that just popped up out of nowhere. No, it ain't pop up out of nowhere. They've been there for me to make clientele. I just put it in my mind like, why am I not making them clientele? Brittany, why didn't you make them clientele a long time ago? So, and thanks to Brittany because Brittany knows the people, right? So thanks to Brittany, I'm taking something that I already have established and now I'm building. And so I'm adding an extra $1,200 of income for myself. Just by, I ain't gonna lie, I know Brittany and I already have an established business. So it kind of helped. This kind of fell in my lap. To be fair, however, even if it didn't fall in my lap, I would have had this idea. I would have just then had to work a little bit harder to figure out where would I go to implement this strategy or to implement this idea that I have to increase my income. Because this is how much extra I want a week. This is how much extra I want a month. I got the product. I need the clientele. What am I going to do? How am I going to get this extra clientele to make sure I make this order every week?
Right.
So that's just what I would have done differently if I did not know Brittany. I would have still had the idea. I still would have had the plan. I would have then just had to figure out how I would have implemented it. So that would just have been the only different thing that I would have had to do. Um, and you have to do that. When I first built my brand, I had to do that. It was again I worked at a corporate office, so I started off going over to some of my teammates, like, "Hey, try this. Let me know if you like this body butter. Let me know how it feels." And then if they come and they're like, "Oh, I like it." Oh, okay. Well, this is how much I sell it for you. This one I can have it ready for you. Boom. Started getting customers. I would leave samples on my desk, and they would walk by and they'd be like, "Oh, some smell good." Look at my desk. They see samples of body butter. What's that? That's body butter. You want to try some? I had little sample sticks that I kept in a bag. Yeah, you could try some here. Here's a stick. Dig you some out. I had sample sticks because it's understanding, who wants to be in an office and somebody's digging their nasty fingers in the body butter? No, I got sample sticks. So when you get your sample out, throw that shit in the trash. Rub that shit in. People like, oh, it smells so good. It's so soft. It's not too oily. Like they love the quality of it. They love the smell of it. They loved it, they needed it, they bought it. That's how I got started, you guys. And then I went from there. And I went from making body butters to making yoni wash to making yoni bars to making body oils. Like I just started doing more, especially my eczema. Oh, my eczema butter is a seller.
It's good stuff.
And I was gonna say, and it works. It's not just that it smells good and it feels good, it works. And I have the reviews to back it up. And Brittany just told you because she has used it with her son. So I'm just saying. So I have things, and I took time to perfect my craft too. I didn't just go out here and say, "Oh, somebody's making this. This is easy to do." It was not easy to do. You had to put that shit together. You have to get you a recipe, and you have to try it and make sure it works. And my first client was actually my daughter because she has eczema. When I realized that it was working for her, that's when I'm like, boom, I have something. It works. I'm gonna put it out there. I always had people testing and trying my products out before I actually put them on my website to sell. Because if I had a lot of people come back and say, "Oh, I don't like it. Oh, this don't smell good. Oh, it didn't really work for me," I wouldn't have put it on the market. But because it works, I put it on the market. And anybody can mix something together and say, "Oh, it's good for eczema." And it could be and it could not be. I know mine does work good for eczema because I test it and I try it out. And I have my customers. And if I had a customer recently, actually, because I changed a vendor with who I get some of my supplies from. And the consistency of the base that I use for one of my gels is different. It's not as thick as the base that I used to use. But I switched vendors because my vendor was out of stock at the time. And I'm like, I gotta make orders. You know what I'm saying? So I chose another reputable vendor. It's just that their consistency was not the same. My customer told me, and she put that shit on the website. She was like, I like it. She did. And she was honest. And she didn't give me a bad rating. I think she gave me like 4.5. But she's like, I like it. It still works, but I'm using it up faster because it's more liquided. It's not as thick, and I have to use more. She said it like she broke that shit down. She said, I have to use more. Where in the past, I did not have to use as much. So she's like, I'm running out quicker. She was so fucking honest. She's like, I don't like running out quick. And she is one of my faithful customers that orders from me every month like clockwork. I know her order is getting ready to come in. Like I already know what time of the month she's gonna make an order. And so for her to, baby, thank you. I said that under her review, thank you for letting me know. And I was honest with her. I switched vendors. That's why it happened. But now I know this is one product that I can't be switching vendors on because that's gonna change the whole dynamic of my product just by switching one ingredient, going with a different vendor for one ingredient can fuck up your whole thing.
True.
So and now I know. So it's like now when I run out, if my vendor is out of stock, that product is just gonna be out of stock. Because I know I'm not finna try out another vendor unless I know that their stuff is good quality stuff. I'm not even gonna try out another vendor because I don't want to risk another review of my customer saying this ain't the same. This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot, but it's also past my. I am so sorry because we didn't got talking for real now. We over here putting together business plans and stuff. But what did this person say? You know, Sidhu? No, I don't know that person in India. I'm sorry. No, I don't know that person. But yeah, you
You're late,
guys.
friend.
Huh?
You're late.
I know I'm late to work. I'm at work, but I'm late to work because I ain't got nothing pulled up but my email. So I am about to check into work. I'm finna look at these tasks that I have. Well, I only have one. Praise the Lord. Hopefully, I can go today and not nothing else be added to my caseload. But I'm gonna go ahead and knock this case out real quick. It's an easy one. I just have to do an authorization. Um, so it's an easy one. I'm gonna knock it out. It was so I enjoyed talking to y'all this morning. I will of course get back on. Well, I'm gonna try to. Today is Friday and I have a lot of stuff to do today and tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to get back on this evening when I get off work. We can continue this conversation because this was a really good conversation. And you guys enjoy your day. Brittany, enjoy your freaking day.
Right.
Everybody enjoy your day and let's stop being addicted to these paychecks. Let's put together our plan so we can stop the addiction. I'm going to start a stop the addiction. I'm going to start a stop the addiction program right now. Anyway, you guys enjoy your day. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.